Robinson Bowling Arena in Knoxville, Tennessee, where the hometown Volunteers are watching the Bears dance all over them in the first half with that 6-point halftime lead. John Saunders alongside of Coach Bob Knight. And it's interesting because Mercer came into this game obviously excited to be here, excited to play in front of an SEC crowd, but they didn't play like it. They played like a team that was very poised, and they got easy buckets as a result.
Well, you know, they started out great, you know, and you talked about that in those first 4 possessions. They had good passes, they had good cuts, and they did a good job on defense, and they just sustained it all the way through. And now the thing they want to do, obviously, is to not let something happen right here where all of a sudden they're struggling to stay even.
You see Daniel Corsi, 10 points, 5 of 5 from the field. And Jarnell Stokes doing what he usually does, headed towards another double-double. But front court scoring for Mercer, 9 of 14 from the field and 19 points out of the front court. Oh, tough pass, gets away. And that's not a good way to start the half. I'm assuming you came out of the locker room with a play, right?
Oh, boy. You're absolutely right about that. The last thing you want is something sloppy on offense to start the second half. Now, these guys move really well. They're big kids, pass well. They look well. They force some switches out here.
Hall with a drive and a dump down. And Corsi will go to the line.
Of course, he didn't really have a good opportunity to get the bucket there, John, but he held the ball and he was strong with the ball, and they had to foul him to keep him from getting a chance to put it on the glass. Now, this is what we were talking about earlier. A big kid that gets fouled inside that can shoot free throws.
And he shoots it at 72%.
He's got a nice touch. Watch his head. His head is over his feet. In front of his feet, he'll go straight down with his head, and his head will go follow through right there. Had it on the back rim.
Largest lead of the game at 7 points. Oh, good hands and almost a steal. Thomas got in the passing lanes and almost picked the pocket of Richardson. Tennessee started extremely hot before going 6 of 26 down the stretch. And then starting with a turnover here in the second half. And very nearly another one just there.
Almost half of Tennessee's shots in the first half were threes that really didn't give him a whole lot.
Richardson with 1 on the shot clock. And that's a violation. He just had to throw something up.
Well, Tennessee was confronted with a real patient defense there. There wasn't much opportunity that they had to get off a good shot. That was an awfully good defensive possession for Mercer.
Ball may have dragged his pivot foot, but no call, and gets it back. Gollin swings it to Smith.
He's got a little left hand, but he's no.
Good job to stay with that ball and strip it out back. And Tennessee comes away with it, and then the foul underneath is it was going to be a turnover, and then compounded as Corsi actually picks up that foul. It looked like Hall was going to get hit with the call, but Corsi, that's his 3rd.
Yeah, now that could really be a dent in the armor right there, and of course he made a swipe at the ball. There's a lot of difference, John, in making a swipe at the ball and trying to get the ball when you might be able to get it. That was just a wasted motion that really hurt them with that 3rd foul.
So Brown comes in for Corsi. And a quick turn.
Golan did a great job on defense there, and he didn't get any help. If he had a little help, there wouldn't have been an opportunity to score right there for Tennessee.
Join us tomorrow for the Tournament Countdown College Basketball Whip Around. Tomorrow at 1 on ESPNU and the Watch ESPN app. Missing opportunities at the line is Armani Moore.
Got to come away with one.
Tennessee comes with a little pressure. Oh! Richardson, boy, bounced off of that screen and kept going. Brown tries to get him once again.
Tennessee is really active defensively.
Oh, with a floater.
That was a very, very tough bucket that he got there. He had great control of the ball. But again, that's another time, John, where they up off the baseline and he could go low that time.
Now the 8-point lead is the largest of the game. Golden with it. Drives in amongst the trees, and his floater is good.
Kind of the same play that was just made at the other end. He made a good move to the bucket, a little hesitation, and was a half a step ahead of the defense.
Smith skips it across. Well, you would think there might have been a foul in there somewhere, and then the foul is called for a hold that's off the ball. Looked like a collision underneath or a tackle. Travis Smith, his first. Might have been a foul there, I don't know. And you see the hole.
Looked like a too quick center snap to the quarterback.
They were offside. Illegal procedure on that play.
Did a great job switching right there. Switched back to who they were guarding. Really good help.
Smith tried to reach in.
Now, that was one of those times right there, John, when the hands played defense instead of the feet. He moved really well, stopped, and reached. If he'd have just taken one more step, he would have been in good shape. But that reach, those hands get you in trouble defensively. You have got to play with your feet. Got a good spread on the baseline. It looks like they're going to try and set a back screen and then throw it out.
Cray with it. Cray takes it right to the goal. Chivas was wide open on the wing. And McCray will go to the free throw line. Third leading scorer in SEC games was McCray. Hallis picks up his third. And he's still looking for his first points of the game. The guy who averaged 16 points per contest. He's not going to get him with an offering like that.
Missing the first one in a two-shot foul always makes the second one a little bit more difficult. You're kind of upset with yourself because you've missed it. Maybe you're a little bit tighter on the second one like that. Maybe hit the front rim.
Plus, if you make the first one long, you tend to make the second one short. Cannavaro. Hallis double team. Smith's floater no good. Big battle underneath. Brown actually runs the floor pretty well too. Chivas almost got that to fall.
Now here may be a chance where right there where maybe a foul from behind might save him a point. He was going to get the bucket and then the foul. If he makes both free throws, it's a moot point. But if he just makes one, that foul saves a point.
Third foul on Travis Smith.
Saved the point already. Now this could end up being a very big play, this foul, because it could save 2 points here.
Quentin Chivas' dad.
Saved one.
All-American at Missouri. And a great player to watch. And Great pressure on the ball. Almost forced a turnover on Canterbury. Well, his coach was wide open. Bob Hoffman, the pass goes directly to him, and he may be headed to the bench as well.
Denver versus Maryland, tomorrow at 7 on ESPNU.
Hey, let's make a Cool Ranch one of these.
Hey guys, they should do a Cool Ranch one.
I just said that.
So when is the Cool Ranch version coming out, homie?
Not soon enough.
I agree. You agree?
I agree.
They should make a Cool Ranch one. I'm tweeting that.
Why they don't make a Cool Ranch one?
Cool Ranch, Cool Ranch.
Cool Ranch.
Cool Ranch.
They should make a Cool Ranch one.
Well, they better hurry up before I'm dead.
We know. We did. Introducing the Cool Ranch Doritos Locos Taco.
For more than 60 years, Wrangler's been making jeans more comfortable. Wrangler jeans give you comfort where you want it. They don't cut and bind like most jeans. U-shape. It fits around you. It gives you more room where you need it. Wrangler. Real, comfortable jeans.
Tenacity, plated in chrome. Determination, covered in mud. Fight, firing on 6 cylinders. The new Ram 1500 with best-in-class fuel economy. Guts, glory, Ram. Motor Trend's 2013 Truck of the Year.
Our landing time got moved back another hour.
Hunger creeping up on you? Stash of Ritz Crackerfuls, made with real cheese and whole grain. Don't get caught hungry. Ritz Crackerfuls.
How could switchgrass in Argentina change engineering in Dubai, aluminum production in South Africa, and the aerospace industry in the U.S.? At T. Rowe Price, we understand the connections of a complex global economy. It's just one reason over 75% of our mutual funds beat their 10-year Lipper average. T. Rowe Price. Invest with confidence. Request a prospectus or summary prospectus with investment information, risks, fees, and expenses to read and consider carefully before investing.
Watching that ball go in.
Welcome back to the NIT. John Saunders alongside of Coach Bob Knight. Some NIT headlines. Robert Morris, I'm sure everyone has seen that. The celebration as they knock off the defending national champions of Kentucky, 59-57. BYU's Tyler Haws, 37 points in. Sir Dominic Pointer, one of the great names of college basketball, gives St. John's the victory over St. Joe's. A strong move under the bucket by Kenny Hall.
That's the best inside move that any of the big kids from Tennessee have had. Nice high pass, head high, didn't have to drop the ball down.
The watch as Corsi is back on the floor for Mercer.
He's got to move around a little bit in there.
Oh, and there's Corsi again. They draw the big guys away from the bucket, and he just slips underneath.
Nobody came in there, but Chivas had to help out. Chivas kind of was a spectator there.
McRae's shot off the mark and over the backboard. He's gotten a lot of looks like this tonight.
Great move inside, but again, defense was lax. Tennessee does a really good job chasing people, but they got caught right there.
Corsi, great job to get that rebound.
Left-handed. You know, we've seen a lot of good plays from Corsi, John.
You mentioned it earlier that he's going to get a look by the NBA, you think?
Oh, I would think so. Hope he stays for another year.
Golden on the offensive foul that time. Here's Corsi.
Right, it's a good left hand, but now Golan at the other end did a great job of positioning himself for the foul and drew it. Great job of getting in the way of the driver, taking away the shot, holding position, draw the charging foul. There's Corsi again on the same move.
Golan from outside, off the mark.
I thought Golan would dump it into Corsi there. He had a good chance to.
Why not? Corsi's having a heck of a game. Is yet to miss from the field. Right. And trying to defend, but can't. Whoa, that's a tough ball. Arms look like he was straight up in the air, and that would be number 4 on Daniel Corsi. Coach, you tell me. Is this a foul?
I really didn't think so. I thought it was a bucket, but he's got his hands straight up. You know, he has the right to have those arms straight up. Bucket should be good, but I don't think they should have gotten that point. But that being said, I think that without any question, Stokes made a really good play inside. Came back with his other hand.
So now Corsi on the bench.
Tennessee's doing a really good job defensively.
Smith.
They are good at that pull-up, John. Those guards that Mercer has are very, very good at that pull-up. And Smith is as good as anybody with it. Better help.
McCray gets it on his hip, gets the ball back.
Very quick athletic move by McCray. And prior to that, though, Mercer had done a great job on the defense, but then they lit up.
Jordan McCray, Tennessee's leading scorer, his first points of the game. Bump in the foul. Second round action of the NCAA Division I Men's Basketball Championship begins tomorrow on CBS, TBS, TNT, and True TV at noon Eastern Time. For more information on tournament game times and listing, go to ncaa.com.
Really an unnecessary foul by McCray. He wasn't in a very good stance, wasn't down low defensively, and kind of pushed himself in the front, in front there, instead of staying down low, and actually really handed Hall a 2-point gift here.
That was the third foul on McCray as well. McBee trying to chase down that loose ball.
Became a 1-point gift, but a gift nevertheless.
5-point game. Mercer still on top. Trying to knock off yet another an offensive foul.
Now that was a really good call. He made a great move defensively. I mean, he was in good position, in really good position. And then when the drive was started, Brown held that position, didn't move in, didn't take away anything, just stayed right where he was, spread out, drew a great charging foul there. That's as good a job as a kid can do on the baseline.
Number 3 on Stokes as well. He dipped that shoulder, and the official's going to look and watch for that every time. Travis Smith back outside. Golan with the 3.
Boy, Golan got set really well, and I'm saying to myself, I don't know, but he was a lot more positive of his shot than I was. Good follow through, just stuck it in. There's a good switch right there out of the corner. Took away shot chances.
Richardson creates some space. Creates some space, and then it was closed up in a hurry by Chris Smith, but it's the foul.
And you know, Smith, that's like, here's 2 points. You got him. We don't have to do anything. Let's keep playing. Really went after it instead of just getting up in the air, defend with the feet, not the hands. 1-point gift.
Stokes with the 3 fouls is going to go and get a bit of a breather. Macanchula. Macanchula stays on the bench, pardon me. Kenny Hall comes into the game.
2-point gift. Now some press, full court pressure here.
Nice job to beat it. Hall sees an opening and dumps it down to Gollin, who misses the chippy. It was actually Hallis who missed that. Hallis trying to make up for it. Gollin this time from outside.
Gollin was set again, and there was no doubt in his mind but what he had his feet set, and if he got it, he was going to shoot it.
9 points is the largest lead of the game. Richardson answers back. Conzo Martin wants a timeout.
Watch how he's set as he catches it to take the shot. Right there, steps in, right foot step in, right-handed shooter. Very, very good movement to the shot.
What's Droid Smart? With Google Now, it automatically knows when you need to leave for the airport, how much traffic there is, and can have your boarding pass ready. The Droid Razor Max HD by Motorola. Droid Smart. Droid powerful.
Golden Corral just made the weekend better than ever. It's our $12.99 premium prime rib and shrimp weekend. For a limited time, it's all the perfectly roasted, endless prime rib you could ever want. That's right, all you could eat prime rib. And we raised the bar on steak. It's our new sirloin filet cooked just the way you like. Plus, we're serving a mountain of big, delicious, non-stop peel and eat shrimp and our biggest and best jumbo fried shrimp ever. It's our premium prime rib and shrimp weekend, all for just $12.99. Golden Corral, help yourself to happiness.
The young gazelle is no match for the raw speed of the magnificent cheetah. However, outfit a human with a pair of Skechers Go Run 2 running shoes, and you never know what might happen. Skechers Go Run 2, they're designed for speed.
For an incredible world, you need an improbable vehicle. So we engineered the new Mazda CX-9 to be both spacious and agile. We designed it to be utilitarian, yet stylish. And we made the CX-9 sophisticated, but kept it within reach. The improbable is now possible. Introducing the Mazda CX-9. Reimagined for 2013. We build Mazdas. What do you drive?
There's something about cars. We connect with them. We share them. It's the same feeling that drives Pennzoil to tirelessly pursue the latest advances in oil technology. Because a car is more than just a car. Long, love cars. Not just oil, Pennzoil. Get a great deal on Pennzoil synthetics and help our paralyzed veterans. Learn how at Pennzoil.com.
Welcome back as we look at the teams that advance in this part of the bracket. ESPN's coverage of the NIT continues Saturday as Dwight Powell and the Cardinal take on Trevor Relaford in the Crimson Tide, the second round of the NIT. Stanford and Alabama, Saturday at noon on ESPN, live on the Watch ESPN app. And last night, of course, Robert Morris with a surprise win over Kentucky. That game played at Robert Morris. Providence has just beaten Charlotte to advance, so Providence will host the next round game against Robert Morris. Ed Cooley's done a great job with the Providence Friars this year. They were on a roll at the end of the year before stumbling their way into the Big East tournament and then getting knocked out early there. Tennessee again with the pressure. Golden stays on Hall. Oh, pass underneath. Oh, just too quick. That's the second consecutive time that that's happened. This time it was Gollin who was just too quick with the release. Seven-point lead for Mercer.
You sure you don't want some? It's chamomile. Listen, you are extremely terrifying. Just the scariest undead subhuman thing on TV, and I really mean that. But I am worried that you could give my kids nightmares if they see you, so I'm gonna have to block you. So that's it. Oh, and tell the zombies they're blocked too.
If you're comparing lawn tractors, make sure you're comparing apples to apples. John Deere offers features like four-wheel steering, allowing you to mow around the most challenging landscapes. Plus, patented cutting systems, simple deck height adjustments, and many other features you'll only find on a John Deere. At Ritchie Tractor, we want to make sure you get a great value and enjoy your hard-working John Deere for years. Visit RitchieTractor.com for more.
Do you need a dentist now? If you or a loved one needs dental care or cleaning, then call Dentacare now for an immediate appointment today or tomorrow. Get 10% off your Dentacare visit up to $50 with a coupon at the Real Yellow Pages or go to yellowpages.com. Stop the pain. Make the call. 544-1711. One-stop dental service, extended hours, and immediate dental care today or tomorrow at Dentacare in Knoxville Center next to Sears.
Dentacare. Dentacare, we make you smile.
Welcome back to Knoxville, Tennessee, where the Volunteers right now are trailing Mercer 50-43. This has never got to double digits. John Saunders alongside of Coach Bob Knight. It very easily could have got to double digits as Mercer has missed a couple of easy buckets.
Yeah, you mentioned that as the game was progressing. They had a little bit too quick, caught it and shot it instead of maybe catching it fake, going up and getting the three-point play out of it. I think right now, although Mercer still has that 7-point lead, those plays could come back to haunt them before the game's over with.
Tennessee has tried pressuring the basketball, but Mercer's done a very good job of beating that pressure.
I'll tell you, John, Mercer is really impressive. There isn't anything that they've had to do out here tonight, whether it's on the offensive end or the defensive end, that they haven't been pretty good at.
And again, they play a very tough schedule. They went to Alabama and won there. They went to Forest State and won there. And they are accustomed to going on the road and playing the so-called Power 6 conferences.
Every free throw miss now is a big miss, John. They get bigger and bigger, as you well know.
And again, despite Tennessee's pressure on the basketball, it does take some time off the clock. Travis Smith backs it back out as the shot clock now goes under 10. There's that shot from the outside that you haven't liked the way that looked all night. Travis Smith misses with that one.
They just can't let the clock run down and take that kind of shot. Mercer can't. That was a bad shot and a bad setup for the shot. That's just a wasted possession. They've got to get off the baseline so they can drive the ball a little better. They're forced up against the baseline.
Tennessee having some problems or some hesitation entering the ball into the post. Richardson from outside. Short.
Good rebound by Hall right there. Now they're going to slow it down just a little bit, but that isn't going to make them have better selection. They've got to be smart here with the kind of shot they get. Look right there. Look to drive it and get into the free throw lane.
Hall enters the ball, swung across. Thomas. Off the mark, staying with it. Hallis tries, can't get it, goes after the rebound. Last touch by Tennessee.
Boy, Hallis had 3 cracks at it.
He did, but to his credit, he at least kept it alive and got it to knock off of Tennessee. See Stokes coming back in the game.
Keeping it alive will be huge if they get this bucket here, John. Keeping it alive, if they don't get the bucket, won't mean anything because he had great opportunity. You brought that up earlier about easy shots that they missed inside.
They try a little backdoor lob for Corsi. They saw it completely. McCray off. Stokes strong with the rebound, though. Quickly surrounded. McCray. Gave it another tough shot. Stokes again. Oh!
That was a big, big bucket for Tennessee there.
Stokes just wouldn't be denied. Travis Smith spins into the paint, short arms it under the iron. Bob Hoffman wants a foul. Stokes with his 18th career double-double, 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Now what Golden did there was a really, really smart play. He's moving on the drive. He's got a chance to turn to the bucket and draw the charge, and that's exactly what he did. He actually was responsible for the contact, but he was able to turn into the defensive man who's moving along with him and get bumped. What a smart play he made.
Tennessee 10 of 17 from the line, so giving away a significant amount of points, but just the same, they close this to a 4-point game.
Tennessee has picked up the pressure on defense here in the last 5 minutes. Although in saying that, they have missed some easy shots.
Gallen doesn't miss that one.
Did a good job kind of hiding down there with the ball, and then all of a sudden he stuck it in.
Hyman then appeared amongst the trees. McBee. Stokes battling underneath.
The walk there.
Just slipped out of the hands of Golden and right in the hands of Mercer. This Tennessee crowd, so not filling up this place, just a
Get
lower
the ball off the corner.
Hall floater is good. 10 points for Hall.
Really nice move with it. Nice touch. Got inside the free throw line. Came to really good stop.
Stokes.
Don't let him go to his right.
He does. Has it stuffed right back in his face by Brown. Now on the floor. Then Mercer comes out of there with it. Thomas floats it in. And again in the paint. That was Smith. Travis Smith.
Well, that was a tremendous effort by Smith there. Ooh, oh, they called the time. Going to see how he goes in. Really under control. Right here. Now, excellent move to the bucket. Stop. Beat 2 people. Tennessee didn't have the kind of defensive footwork they normally have against the ball there.
10-point lead is the largest of the game.
You know, really important and interesting thing here, John, is that they've gone from 6, I think, back up to 10, and they've held their own without Corsi in the game. And that's been a really important thing for them to be able to do that.
Corsi, of course, with 4 fouls, he's going to stay on the bench with a double-digit lead, and why not? Now as we approach 6 minutes to go, a sense of urgency. If it wasn't there at the start of the game or the start of the second half, Golden off the mark, Thomas with the rebound.
Shot under a lot of pressure. I'm sure people get tired of hearing me say this, but he makes a shot fake. He's got a wide open 17-foot shot. As it was a very, very difficult shot to make.
Seems like a simple thing that most players would know.
Not a good shot there either. Need to use a little bit more time. Don't have to take that shot under pressure.
Richardson thought about the shot. Golden and wants to enter the ball.
They got to have help in there now. Got it.
Golden knocks in the three as Stokes recognized the double team and sent it back out.
Good concentration on the shot by Golden. He was really set to shoot, and he went up quickly with it.
Lead is down to 7. Oh, Tennessee did not need that as Travis Smith was left alone and knocks in a three to answer back.
Well, get down to this stage in the game, I'm always a little dubious of taking the three because you don't have a chance to get to the free throw line with it. But he was set up perfectly. If you ran that back, it'd be the perfect example of how to shoot the three. Get set, step into it, great follow through.
And then at the other end, the answer back by Travis Smith. And as you said, you don't necessarily want a three in that situation, but he was wide open.
Same thing, though, too. Same thing as we saw at the Tennessee end. He stepped into it. He had good balance. His head was in front of his feet. He's leaning into the shot and just drilled it. There wasn't anything careless about it. But again, that three at this stage of the game is not going to ever get you to the free throw line.
See 4 players in double figures for Mercer. Winner of this game goes on to face BYU. BYU knocked off Washington.
Where is that game played? Whoever plays
depends who wins. If it's Tennessee, it would be here. If it's Mercer, it would be at BYU. I say that, but then again, arena conflicts could change that. You know, that works in the NIT. McBee, three-pointer's good.
Well, he did just what he was put in the game to do, and he didn't hesitate. Very quick with that shot.
Well, now let's see if Mercer's a little more patient with the basketball this time around. If they try and get to the free throw line. Hall. Oh, tough shot over Stokes. Boy, Mercer's had an answer for just about everything Tennessee's thrown at him.
Oh, there's a push off there. Big kid, they let him get away with it.
McCray on a nice cut and the pass from Stokes. McCray just 4 points. Third leading scorer in the SEC games this year.
Stokes had a great push there that enabled him to get that ball back off the board. Great undetected push.
Hall spins it back outside. Dolan loses the handle in the paint. Back out. Shot clock is down to 5 seconds. Hall's got to go to work. Floater is short, kept alive, chased down, knocked out of bounds. And that's Mercer's basketball. Tremendous hustle by Mercer. And Coach Bob Hoffman likes what he sees.
I think Corsi's coming back in, John.
Progress isn't about where you've been. It's about where you're going. The new Ram 1500. Best in class 25 mpg. North American Truck of the Year. The truck of Texas. Better residual value than Ford and Chevy. It's the fastest growing truck brand in America. Guts, glory, Ram.
The Capital One Cup congratulates the best of the best in college sports. Congratulations to all the NCAA Division I Fall National Champions. These student athletes have laid it all on the line to bring honor and glory to their schools by winning valuable points towards the Capital One Cup. Follow your school and check the standings at CapitalOneCup.com to see who will win the Capital One Cup and be the best in college sports.
What's droid recognition? Understanding you clearly.
What is the capital of Zimbabwe?
The first time you ask with the Google Voice Search. The Droid Razor Max HD by Motorola. Droid recognition, droid powerful.
Our landing time got moved back another hour.
Hunger creeping up on you? Stash of Ritz Crackerfuls, made with real cheese and whole grain. Don't get caught hungry. Ritz Crackerfuls.
Stick around, we've got more NIT action coming up. You'll get a chance to see Jahi Carson, the top scoring freshman in the country. He and Arizona State take on Detroit right after this one on the U. Back out to Knoxville, John.
All right, thanks a lot. And we'll get ready for that game coming up next. We, of course, far from done here. Mercer, 4 players with 10-plus points. 16 assists on 25 field goals made, and Darnell Stokes with 12 points and 12 rebounds for his usual double-double. And Coach, we were looking at Mercer and saying, you know, here's a team that won the regular season in the Atlantic Sun, but got knocked out by Florida Gulf Coast in their conference tournament, and that's a shame.
Well, you know how opposed I am to conference tournaments to begin with, and particularly saying that a team that wins a conference tournament is the seed that comes out of it. He's the guy that's selected to represent the league, and he may have lost 6-7 games more than the team that won the league total.
Yeah, they went 14-4 in the Atlantic Sun. Great job to get that on the iron.
Well, was that soft? I mean, that was like snow falling on Christmas Eve, as soft as that shot was.
Richardson in the corner. Cray zips it to McBee. He drives underneath. Richardson. And Mercer comes out of there with a chance to add to their 9-point lead. The way Mercer has played, you would not want to call this an upset. And the fact that Mercer has played a very tough schedule and beaten teams like Alabama and Florida State on the road.
No, I think that's a great comment, John. You're absolutely right.
Golden from outside, no good. Stokes.
That's
Mercer.
That's going to be, I think that's a foul on Corsi.
Emily's just starting out and on a budget, like a ramen noodle every night budget. She thought Allstate car insurance was out of her reach until she heard about the value plan.
Switch to the Allstate Value Plan and see how affordable better protection can be. Call an Allstate agent now and see how much you could save.
Kim and James are what you might call overly protected, especially behind the wheel. Nothing wrong with that. In fact, Allstate gives them a bonus twice a year for being safe drivers.
Get 2 safe driving bonus checks a year for driving safely. Switch to Allstate today. Call 1-866-236-3202 now.
Kyle and Lucy haven't had a car accident in 10 years. One day they woke up and said, "Why are we paying so much for car insurance?" Truth is, they don't have to.
At Allstate, safe drivers can save 45% or more. Protect your home, too, and save an extra 10%. Call 1-866-236-3202 now.
Let an Allstate agent help you save. Are you in good hands?
Call an Allstate agent now for a quote.
When you have sensitive skin, anything that touches your face can feel like this. Don't let it get to you. Try Mach 3 Sensitive. With 3 high-definition blades, a closer shave in a single stroke. For less irritation, even on sensitive skin. Get closer to the one you love. Gillette Mach 3 Sensitive. Gillette, the best a man can get.
Oh, hello. Do you want to be amazing? I hope so. Here's some tips to get you started. Don't do this. Do this instead. Don't do this. Do this. You want a first-class ticket to amazing? you can get GameFly. GameFly offers over 8,000 video game titles with no late fees and free PC downloads.
Go to Gamefly.com, click the choice Enter School, and start your extended free trial today. Product shown rated E through M.
Coming up, more NIT action for you. There's Ray McCallum, Horizon League Player of the Year. No doubt racking up to some Barry Manilow as we lead up to this one. It's Detroit and Arizona State. 20 minutes from now here on the U. Back to Knoxville, John.
Well, Matt, thanks a lot. Here we have 2:17 left and a 9-point lead, and Corsi has just fouled out of the game. You see him swat down with the hands right there.
Well, there's a walking violation on that play to begin with. When he caught it and moved both feet, that's a walk.
15 points in 19 minutes, which is exactly what Corsi averages, is 19 minutes. But he saves his big games for the moment. 20 points against Alabama, 15 tonight on 7 of 7 from the field.
Boy, that was a nice touch there. That was shot with some confidence and a really, really good release.
Stokes just a 56% free throw shooter.
Missed that. Nope, I thought that hit the back rim. That was big for him.
14 points for Stokes. Now turning up the pressure. Richardson staying on the ball. And Stokes commits the foul as he gets overly aggressive going after the ball, and Gollum.
They're not shooting a free throw yet, John. They've got another 35-second clock up there. That might be better than shooting a free throw.
There's just a 5th team foul on Tennessee. There's a 4th foul on Stokes, so he goes to the bench even though there's only 2 minutes left.
Well, that second 35-second clock was big here.
And the winner of this game, no matter who it is, remember I talked about those scheduling conflicts, will go to BYU on Monday.
Well, the game's going to be at the Y no matter who wins.
Yep. And these free throws can salt away the game for Mercer because they're going to spend some time at the line. Just under 2 minutes left.
Are they in the 1-and-1 now?
Nope. Still one more, and they'll get them into the 1-and-1. But Mercer's in the double bonus.
Don't let them do this. Put somebody down there for a little false pressure. Oh, my. You got to move, Hallis. You got to move. They didn't get any help from the side. If we could take a look at that again, we're going to see that he got a drive, and there was no help. Great move on offense. Really, really a big move to the bucket.
And Tennessee's going to get their chances at the line as well. Of course, he's going to make
Save the point there.
And Richardson just hounding that basketball, moving his feet and then bumped. And commits what's a 7th team foul and puts it into the 1-and-1.
Got to make the first one. But then that last bucket was about as poor a defensive setup as Mercer's had the whole ball game.
Hall just calmly knocks in the free throw with the entire Tennessee crowd letting him have it. That's his 13th point of the game. Rattles in his 14th.
Now they're doing this. Now they made him pick the ball up and use up a few seconds coming up the floor.
Golden goes right to the hole, but short arms it. McCray steps back and buries a 3.
That was the biggest bucket of the game, obviously, by far for Tennessee.
Gets it back to a 6.2 possession game.
Now they're going to foul quickly here and try to get the ball in Hall's hands. Well, you got to say to McCray, though, that he really got set. He didn't hurry with that. He got set. He stepped into the shot. That was a really well-timed, well-delivered shot.
So you see the foul situation. Double bonus for Tennessee. Will be shooting 2 no matter what.
How many more timeouts does Tennessee have?
1 more timeout for Tennessee.
Now they've got to get the ball in bounds here.
There's the quick foul. Chivas commits that. Sent Jacob Gollum to the free throw line. Gollum came over before the game to say hello to you and said he wanted to be a coach someday.
I told him to find something else to do. I said, if you're going to get a college education, find something better. Nice
Coaching
kid.
can be tough.
Nice
Very nice.
kid to come over.
Very nice.
Now,
we recognize that. He's got a legend sitting courtside, and he's going to be a coach. He wants to come over and talk to you.
Got to get one here. Oh, don't give that second nod with your head.
And then a little wave of the fingers as if to say, I got this.
Good touch.
12 for Gollum.
Now this is a good move here, making them work. Now, see, a few seconds are going to run off here. They ran off 4 seconds. Oh, I think that's a good call. Yep. Now they got those 2 good free throw shooters in here. They want to get it to one or the other. They'll let the big kid Brown have the ball here on the inbounds.
Interesting is Coach Martin.
Come on, get it in.
Sends his leading scorer to the bench.
This is, well, got Hall though. Are they in the 2-shot yet?
Nope, not yet. A couple more before they're in the 2-shot, but still a 1-1. So he's subbing offense defense right now. So we see McCray and Stokes come back in. It'll be that easy for Mercer if they keep making the free throws.
Big point. When Mercer gets the ball back, they should be under a minute, which is going to be of some help to him. Now they're putting a substitute in, so they have to hold the clock for just a minute. And that's a really good move. They got a little bigger kid in, maybe for a rebound. All right, now he's going to look to take it all the way. Very good right there. That was really good defense.
McCray had to step back to take that 3.
Oh, my.
Golden loses control. Blocking foul, though, is called.
Oh, no. Well, let's take a look at this. Shoulder, elbow. You know, he wasn't completely in front of him, but that doesn't make any difference there. The contact was initiated by the man with the ball. That was not a good call.
Foul on Hall. Tennessee's hurt themselves at the line tonight, missing 8 free throws there, 13 of 21.
Got to be careful here. They want to get the ball inbounds, and they're going to get fouled in a hurry. Be quick with it. Don't fiddle around like that. Get a third guy down there.
Gollum comes to the ball. A nice job to release it.
Oh, they're getting a little time right here.
Well, Hall's just going to dribble all day if he can. And then he calls a timeout. No, we got foul.
Got a foul.
All a foul on Chivas.
Tennessee made a really good move. They got right in there where they were right in the game, but boy, these kids from Mercer have really answered the challenge. And that's what the first free throw they've missed in a row here.
Yep, but they're in the double bonus now.
Well, I think Hall, what did Hall made? 6 straight, I think.
For Mercer, the first time they've ever been in the NIT. They're going to walk off with a pretty good feeling about it. They missed both of them.
Good. They won't throw up a 3.
Golden goes in and gets fouled, and there's something Mercer doesn't want to do.
Yeah, now see, what's happening here is the guy with the ball, John, the driver, as you know, is always in a better position to get somewhere than the defensive man is, because the driver is action and the defense is reaction, and that second guy has got to move to help. And that's the 3rd time that they've not had a second guy move over to help and then gotten to go to the free throw line. See, he makes both of these, and then it's down to 2 threes.
Hallis is fouled out of the game. See, 8 rebounds. There's no points, but when you pick off 8 rebounds, you've been a big contributor.
Those were 2 big free throws that Hall missed back there. I don't think that Tennessee has missed a free throw, really, have they, here the last 2 or 3 times?
Not the last few trips, but over the course of the game, they've been struggling out there.
Yeah, they've missed several.
Oh, you listen to the band and you think the Tennessee Volunteers, but Mercer decided to bring quite a little following down here in the corner.
Haven't heard him play Rocky yet, though.
Rocky Top?
Rocky Top, Rocky Top. That's a great team song. I don't think we'll hear it from Mercer.
See this? They've beaten Alabama and Florida State this year. Georgia Tech, that's 2012 of last season. Auburn and Alabama once again before that. And all of these victories on the road. Tennessee may be another notch in the belt. Only with 17 points.
He's done a really good job at the free throw line. I think maybe that he's had 6 in a row if he makes that one. But see, they don't get it in quick enough. You got to get it and get it in.
Well, Tennessee's not helping them with knocking the ball away a little bit. Hall.
Yeah, don't go with it.
Great job to dump that ball off.
That's a great pass there.
Back into the hands of Hall. And Tennessee, I don't know why they're not fouling. Finally, McBee does. But boy, did they waste a lot of time there before committing the foul.
He should be in the 2 shot, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, they are.
No.
Tennessee came out and worked hard, there's no question, but this Mercer team is just a very good basketball team.
They really are. And they, they don't have weaknesses. And now, here's the thing I think is awfully important, because